Guys, it always seems to be beautiful here in Thailand. I'm in Hua Hin, Thailand, and this is just gorgeous. I'm out here at my gym, and I just finished doing some cardio. And like, guys, look at the mountains back there. Looks better in person, of course. Yeah, I just finished 7 laps of these. So this is like a third of a mile. So 2.1 miles, going 4 to 5 miles per hour. I doubt I hit over 6 or hit 6. So nice slow jog. And yeah, it's beautiful. Legs a little heavy. It's all good. So it's just, guys, I love the isolation. I don't know. For some reason, the universe put in my soul just to get more in tune. I don't know what it is. I really can't tell y'all. I'm like becoming obsessed with being near trees, being outside even though I'm drenched, looking at the greenery, looking at the sky, looking at the water. I'm just becoming obsessed with it. And for me, it's good. You know, one, it's free. It's free of charge. I just come outside, you know, and it's water, it's green, it's mountains everywhere. So it's beautiful. And I just, you know, you guys find me a lot of times at loss for words, how to put things into perspective, that this life is short. And it's short by design, you know. It's short because half the time, if not most of the time, we're putting ourselves in a situation where we're killing ourselves, where we're killing our lifetime, where we're killing our longevity. And I stress peace, I stress flexibility, I stress mental and physical isolation. I do. Because we get so consumed, you know, we're just consuming machines. Not only do we consume things of volume, things of value or devalue, but we consume ideas, we consume noise, we consume people's energy. And it's just, it don't have to be that way. Or at least we have to understand and know how to cycle that, you know? And so, I don't know, I guess it was always in me to be kind of weird and just, you know, cater to or develop my own sense of environment, you know, even within the environment of the world, right? We're surrounded by people every day. But you got to create your own bubble. And I just find myself, I'm just always trying to fine tune that. I'm always trying to do that, you know? But this is not what this video is about, you know? Or, you know, I guess it could align, you know? I guess it could align. But it's just beautiful that I could just find myself in this opportunity to just be able just to be outside and walk. I don't need any drama. I am too old for that. I'm done with it. It's not even something that I contemplate. I don't contemplate nothing much, but making sure things are taken care of, my longevity, my activity, and peace. That's it. I need nothing else. Nothing. I need nothing else, guys. Promise y'all. But I'm glad I'm able to take opportunity of seeing what this world is about outside of my world, all right? Outside of the world that we're all used to. The same environment that we're born in, that we grow up in, that we stay and die in. I'm trying to break that cycle. There's 200 plus countries and territories out here. And being in one and also being burned by one, it does not make sense to me, doesn't resonate with me at all one bit. And so I'm able to do this because I have the skill set to obtain and maintain income wherever I'm at in the world. All I need is internet, whether it's Ethernet for my phone's hotspot or Wi-Fi at my place or in a hotel or Airbnb. And then I need my laptop and my phone. And half to most of my work could be done on my phone. The rest is on my laptop, especially if I'm, at home at night. And it's beautiful. And although I'm working, obviously, I'm working fully remote, I don't have to work in an overconsumptuous lifestyle or type of way. I don't have to spend half of my day, most of my day, all of my day working. I put in a little bit of work right before the end of the day. That's it. I do just what I need to get it done. That's what life should be about. I really think people, especially from the Western hemisphere, especially in the Americas, especially in North America, especially in the United States, right? I think, if we want to really live comfortable and have some quality of life without, scratching our heads or, stressing out on how to really obtain it, maybe we got to change our environment. And so for people who have some sort of passive income or can work remotely or create something that could provide them residual income, then the world is your oyster. The world is like a welcome mat to you, And I know people don't like visas. People don't like going in planes. People don't like being claustrophobic with different accommodations. And, we're not used to that. However, there's that yin and yang in life. What you're seeking, is not always easy, and it may require something to give, which is uncomfort level for at least a little bit. Because I honest to God can't stress that the small investment in getting a passport or renewing your passport and talking to your job and seeing that they can make you fully remote, even taking a pay cut and getting on a plane somewhere, 9 times out of 10, because people are just used to things and tradition, and we're desensitized to everything that's thrown to us, and we just are resilient. We got to keep pushing through no matter how hard the struggle, right? But 9 times out of 10, you do all those other things, which is the investment part. Like it changes. It almost changes overnight. Like almost. Like it's. I promise you, I wasn't doing this last year with y'all. I wasn't doing this last year. I couldn't. I wasn't doing this at all. Right? So it's insane. The power of working remote. The power of being able to acquire funds to maintain your cost of living indefinitely anywhere you go is almost next to none. It's almost next to none. Because I just feel like, and I was telling this to my wife, as always, I feel like life became new, different again. It just, shit changed. Not doing anything I was doing, for the most part, most of the things I was doing, in the means of the working environment of my professional career, in a way. Like, I'm just not doing none of it. None of it. My phone don't be blowing up. Nobody be talking to me crazy. Like, it's just none of that stuff. I see pictures of people who I work with. I barely have to be on the camera. Like, I don't. I'm not doing none of it. I was working anywhere from 15 to 18 hours a day. Why? Because work is my phone. As soon as I text someone, I call someone back, I'm working. So I was doing that to between 15 hours, I promise you, 15 to 18 hours answering text calls and emails. Even if I was working at home for that day, that week, 15, 18 hours a day spent focused on working. When now I do 15, 18 hours a week. And I could just do more and be more and breathe more. Breathe more, man. So it's powerful. I don't ever downplay work. I don't want you guys to think that working is primitive and it's a vagabond thing. No. For me, it is always about the means. What is my goal? How do I get there? And what is the least amount of work I need to do? Because I am on somebody else's time and I despise that. And don't get me wrong, I am building to get out of it altogether. Don't get me wrong. This was the stepping point. You gotta take steps. You know, we have to take steps. But don't get me wrong. Don't get me twisted. This is temporary. But these are the steps we have to take. Because I don't believe in working until 60. That's not even a question. I don't believe to work until 50. I don't believe working until 40. I'm not, or past 40. I meant to say past all these, you know. This is all steps. I'm able to taste a little bit of what of a retirement is. Stuttering. And I'm building. I do have a 3 to 5 year plan to work for myself, to work on my own, right? To create a means for my own, to develop my own retirement. I am working towards that. But this is the step I have to take. You have to give to the universe, to the atmosphere, for the return. But my intentions are pure, and I'm standing on it, and I'm focused on it. But I gotta be able to live in the moment as clean and as safe and as peace as I can, because life is fleeting, life is short. And I gotta be active, to be around my family, and see what the world has to. Guys, this is beautiful. I never thought stuff like this existed. You would never think stuff like this existed, and this is only like 2% of the world. It's 2%. So it's incredible. But anyway, I'm not gonna make this too long. If this is your first time seeing Black, please hit the sub button. If you're interested in working remote, guys, hit me up. Hit me up. I'm not no guru. I don't know nothing. For real. But I'm out here. And it's to the point where people think I'm on retirement. So it's to the point where people think I'm visiting. No, I live here. I have a visa. I have a villa that I'm renting out. We take classes here. Like, it's just, we're living life. This is our temporary home. This is a step of the journey, guys, and we're just trying to take that journey. So let me know in the comments if you guys want to know more. Shoot me an email, but first hit a sub, hit a like for me, you know what I'm saying? I am going to, my new purpose in life is to provide people options, myself options first, and let you guys know the rest. And that's it. So, as always, guys, see y'all next time. And look, there's options out there. Don't feel stuck. Don't do it. The Matrix will keep you stuck and locked in. You ain't got to be locked in, I promise.